take up every corner of my mind. What you gonna do now? Ever since the
Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel, Super Jesus Jackson. That's right, it is me, your favorite man-child, and today we will be listening to, reacting to, analyzing Charlie Puth's latest track and Jung Kook's Left and Right. That is their duet that they did. They released, I believe, at the end of June. I'm a little late, but as you know, I'm always late. This is a song he's been teasing for quite a bit, for a while, and he's finally released it, and he was doing this kind of thing, where he would be playing with the panning, he'd be like, oh, like, wear some headphones, or, pay attention to the left speaker, pay attention to the right speaker, and it was, I thought it was kind of, it was interesting, it was engaging. Here's the thing, and this is something that I'm going to talk about in the song a little bit later, but, these are things that music production people, or people who are somewhat knowledgeable in music production, know about panning, right? But he is a pop artist, and most of the people that listen to him don't really engage with music production. So when they see Charlie Puth going like, "Oh my God, left speaker, right speaker," people are like, "Oh my God!" And all power to him, and I think he's doing a fantastic job. But again, more of that after we listen to the track. But I will say right off the bat, this is a track that I wasn't really caring for. I was like, it's not Light Switch. And for those of you who have been following me, you know about That's Hilarious, my reaction to that song. I was like, this could have been better. This is not Light Switch. This is not to that degree. The song has grown on me, definitely. But, I'd like to think that my opinion still stands, but no, it has grown on me, and maybe in the actual album, it is the first song of the album, because yes, he's finally released the title and the release date of his album, October, I believe 7th or 11th, one of those is the release date, which feels like it's a while from now, which I mean, kind of is. We got all of July, we got all of August, we got all of September. It is kind of a while. I wonder if he's going to release another track leading up to the album. I hope he does, but at that point, it'd be fucking 4 singles, and that's a lot. I don't know. Charlie Puth definitely has been taking his time. Probably a lot of it has nothing to do with him, but he fucking teased Light Switch in September of last year, only to release it this year in January. So that's a lot. I will say that's one of the reasons why I think he hasn't gotten a lot of traction, because he's been teasing all this shit on TikTok, and then he drops it fucking 6 months later, and it's just, he doesn't pick up the speed, but again, that's probably an understatement. Again, it probably has nothing to do with him. And really at the end of the day, who the fuck knows? Maybe there's reasons for everything. There's reasons for me existing right now, so, fuck it. But yes, you guys seem to really like me doing these videos where I'm standing up, so here we are, we're gonna do it. Left and Right, Charlie Puth featuring Jung Kook. I believe that's his fucking name. Is that his name? He's from BTS, which I will say, it is fucking, yeah, Jung Kook. Jung Kook. I think it's Jung Kook. But it's a big fucking thing for him to have someone from BTS on his fucking album. I know that, BTS and Charlie Puth kind of have a love relationship. I was about to say love-hate relationship. That doesn't make any fucking sense. I believe Jung Kook was the one that did We Don't Talk Anymore. He did a cover of that a while ago. So, and Charlie Puth has shared the stage with BTS before. So it's definitely been a thing, and I'm glad he's finally doing something with them. And really, it's a huge thing for Charlie Puth to have someone from BTS on his album and on his track. It's just good credibility. That's it. It's something that you really put on your resume and be like, yeah, that's right. I fucking did a song with BT fucking S. And specifically Jung Kook, which I believe he's one of the most popular, if not the most popular band member of BTS. But here we go. Enough fucking yipper snapping. Here we go. No one says that. Charlie Puth, Left and Right. Groove with me, shall we? Here we go. All right, here we go. Pressing play in 3, 2, 1. Oh. Memories follow me left and right. I can feel you over here. I can
feel you over here. You take up every corner of my mind. What you gonna do now? Ever since the day you went away, no, I don't know how to erase your body from out my brain. What you gonna do now? Maybe I should just focus on me instead. All I think about are the nights we were tangled up in your bed. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. You're going round in circles, got you stuck up in my head. Yeah, memories follow me left and right. I can feel you over here, I can feel you over here. You take up every corner of my mind. Your love stays with me day and night. I can feel you over here, I can feel you over here. You take up every corner of my mind. What you gonna do now? Ever since the day you went away, someone tell me how much more do I gotta drink for the pain? What you gonna do now? You did things to me that I just can't forget. Think about all the nights we were tangled up in your bed. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. You're going round in circles, got you stuck up in my head. Yeah, memories follow me left and right. I can feel you over here, I can feel you over here. You take up every corner of my mind. Your love stays with me day and night. I can feel you over here, I can feel you over here. You take up every corner of my mind. What you gonna do now? Did you know you're the one that got away? And even though, baby, I'm still not okay. Did you know that my dreams, they're all the same? Every time I close my eyes, memories follow me left and right. I can feel you over here, I can feel you over here. You take up every corner of my mind. What you gonna do? Your love stays with me day and night. I can feel you over here, I can feel you over here. You take up every corner of my mind. What you gonna do now? I can feel you over here, I can feel you over here. You take up every corner of my mind. What you gonna do now?
What are you gonna do now? What are you gonna do now? You hear it? That is right. There we go. There we have it. That was the song, and I probably might have written it on the video, on the screen somehow, but yes, wear some fucking headphones when you hear the song. That is the best way to experience the track. And also, yes, I just might be in my underwear. You happy? Okay, I'm in my underwear. I'm not gonna necessarily show you. Good thing I have a very long shirt, but I have a feeling that when I was dancing, I was getting a little bit too carried away. Maybe I should have gotten a little bit more carried away. But yes, here we go. Okay, look. Left and Right, Charlie Puth featuring Jung Kook. Jung Kook. I'm sorry, I should have fucking looked up how to pronounce it, but
Jung Kook.
I love this track. Okay, I wasn't looking forward to it, okay? You know, I was like fairly bored, honestly, with the track when it was kind of teased. I really wasn't really caring that much. And then I heard the fucking track in its entirety when it released, and I was like, oh my god, this is I was like, this hits right in the spot, you know? It's like, it is very, you know, lazy, it's very, you know, moody, and, you know, like, but it's, at the same time, it gets in you. It's like a worm, you know? And it's not necessarily that it is catchy, yeah, but like, it hits the right emotions, like, in you, you know? It's a very kind of melancholic track, and I think that's the best part about the track. I think that's one of the reasons why it stays with me so well, which, if you think about it, it's pretty genius, because that's what the song talks about, right? Like, about this person that permeates in the protagonist's mind. But first things first, I love the fucking snare, and this is something that has been widely loved in the track already. If you go on Twitter, you know, people will love this track. They're fucking like, I love the snare. Yes, fucking Charlie Puth just has production that no one else has, okay? Like when you listen to a Charlie Puth track, you know it's Charlie Puth because of the way it's produced, because of the way the instruments sound, and the effects on the vocals and stuff like that. It's grainy, it's distorted, it's nasty, it's kind of grungy, it's kind of undergroundish, but at the same time, it still sounds mainstream and up to date and state of the art. It's such a unique sound, and Charlie Puth is all to thank for that.
Memories follow me left and right. I can feel you over here, I can feel you over here. You take up every corner of my mind.
But that fucking snare is nasty as hell, dude. You know, it's like it's got fucking, it doesn't travel, it's just, you know, it's flat as fuck, but it hits so hard. You know, it's just, oh my God, it's nasty. It's a very hip hop type of production style, I would say, with Charlie Puth's pop. Which makes sense because he loves hip hop. He points to a lot of hip hop on his TikTok and stuff like that, and on Twitter when he's being a music nerd. Now, when it comes to the lyrical content of the track, it's fucking genius here too, because I love how the song is talking about a physical love, right? Like in the verses. And then when we go into, or a physical, you know, infatuation, right, with this person from the protagonist, right? And then we get to the chorus, and it completely says, my mind is being enveloped by you. It's a more mental type of infatuation. And I think it's kind of brilliant because we go from the physical to the mental or / emotional. And that's beautiful. I mean, in a way, you know, it's not shallow. It's not just physical. It is a mental and emotional attraction that we have. And, you know, we've all had this, the person that got away or the person that we're infatuated with right now. And how they just, all we think about is them. And I love the whole left and right panning. I think it's fucking genius. And to be frank, even though it's a thing production wise that any experienced musician in their track, they put panning, you know, this is like one of the like first times it's so obviously put in a pop song, and that's the point. Like, you know, like sometimes in pop songs you do hear panning, but it's not so obvious in your face. Like, hey, we're doing panning, and it's because of the track, because the song's fucking called Left and Right, and that's part of the track, and that's part of the lyrics, and it's this whole fucking thing. Like, this is the first time I think, at least for me, that I've experienced something where an artist is being like, this is what I'm fucking doing. Song's called Left and Right, and I'm panning fucking vocals left and right, literally in the track. You know, it's a recipe for disaster in many ways when you're so obvious like that, but oh my fucking God, it fucking works here. And this is why Charlie Puth's a fucking genius. It's why Light Switch was amazing, because he got a fucking sound effect. It was onomatopoeia, and it was so fucking obvious that the song was literally called Light Switch. You know, like, Charlie Puth is literally the fucking the complete core, the essence of a pop musician. You know, pop is supposed to be in your face. It's pop. You know what I mean? It's right there. You know, it's very obvious. But Charlie Puth is still a genius because he's still putting technicality and effort, and the music is still substantially engaging and thought-provoking and melodically amazing, even though it can be so obvious in certain production elements or melodic elements or lyrical elements. The fact that Charlie Puth is able to get away with all this and still deliver us a fantastic track that, you know, is good and not just some fucking, you know, gimmick that he does. And you know, the song is still good. I think that's phenomenal. Now, granted, I might be looking at the lyrics a little bit too deeply with the whole fucking, you know, oh, making the physical emotional and emotional physical, and, you know, it's all fucking love and infatuation, and I might be looking a little bit too deep into it, but at the same time, I don't know. That's how I see it. Now, the fucking bridge. Okay, you cannot fucking have a Charlie Puth song if it doesn't have an amazing bridge. And for fuck's sakes, oh my God, this song's bridge is absolutely dreamy as hell, which makes sense because the lyrics in the bridge literally talk about, you know, dreaming, you know, and how these dreams are all the same and they're all just this beautiful, you know, image of the person that the protagonist is infatuated with, in love with, the person that they're missing. And we've all fucking had that, right? When you fucking go to sleep after a heartbreak, or, you know, after you're missing someone, or you love someone and you think about them in your dream, and it's adorned in the best way possible. You're just having the best images in your mind at that moment, the best scenes. And it's so amazing. And then you wake up and it fucking sucks because it's not that. It's not reality. But in the dream, it's amazing, right? And that's what that bridge is to me. And the chords in that bridge, especially towards the end, when he says, you know, when I close my eyes, the dreams are all the same or whatever. Oh my God, just gives me chills. He knows exactly how to change up the song chord-wise in the bridge, where it's familiar but different, and it's so melancholic, and he nails it. Really just touches your heart.
Did you know that my dreams, they're all the same? Every time I close my eyes.
Now, sorry, gonna go back to the panning here a little bit. Not only, of course, does he pan, you know, his vocals, and I like how he has Jung Kook at the right and Charlie Puth is on the left. I like that. It's a perfect song for a duet, literally, you know. Charlie Puth is left, Jung Kook is right, you know, and that makes sense.
I can feel you over here. I can feel you over here.
He also pans like the instrumentation and the drums. Like he fucking swivels that shit around your fucking brain, literally like the lyrics, right? You know, like it's all over your fucking head, you know, and it's fucking awesome, man. Like, it's so obvious, and of course he's gonna fucking do that, but like, it's still so fucking good. He does it so well, even though he's being obvious and kind of corny, you know?
In your bed, oh no, in my head, yeah. Memories.
He's really doing some, dare I fucking say it, innovative things in the way he's delivering, you know, his pop music, the way he goes about it, you know, with his production and everything all together, and his messaging, and just how he, you know, he's a pop artist that is trying to get away with being a nerdy ass musician. And, you know, he's jazzy as fuck, so it makes sense. And I just love how he's able to get away with it and have, you know, some success. You know, he's not as successful as he used to be. I think that we can all agree with that, unfortunately. But my God, you know, it looks like he's enjoying himself and he's making the music that he loves, and that's what I really care for. At least I think so. It looks like he's having fun. And also, let's fucking get one thing clear. He says that he completed this whole album, you know, digitally with all of us or whatever the fuck. Okay, yes, but at the same time, like, this whole fucking TikTok thing is a part of marketing. Like, let's not fool ourselves here, you know, like the things that he was creating and the things that he was showing us. He was so further along in the production and the songwriting of the songs than he was making it out to be to us, to his audience. So, you know, and I don't blame him. That's just him doing marketing, and probably, you know, fucking some puppeteers at the top that are just, you know, yeah, I mean, we've seen it, you know, with fucking Halsey and shit, you know, talking about how she just feels like a record label is forcing her to fucking market herself on TikTok, and fucking, you have to do this shit, you know. So it's, you know, let's not be so fucking, you know, happy-eyed, you know, and smiley face all over this shit, you know. Sometimes it can be very suppressive, and, you know, who knows? I don't know. Charlie Puth looks like he's having fun, and honestly, it was really awesome to see some of this stuff be like, oh, what if this song had this? What if a song, you know, this? Like, that is awesome and is genius, and I'm sure a lot of that was his idea, honestly, because he's always been a creator on YouTube, always been a content creator, always been such you know, an original content creator, I would say, you know. And at the end of the day, he's a creative. But anyways, I fucking love what he's doing. Okay, I do. That was all over the place, but, you know, for those of you who don't know me, now you do. But yes, I think at the end of the day, this song, you know, the chorus of it really is obviously the highlight, and I think the melancholic nature of this track, the lyrical themes, the grunginess of the whole track, even though it's a pop track, is super fucking brave and just really dope. The way it comes out and the way everything comes together. And, you know, when I'm hearing the chorus in the second half of the track, I am really just in it. I'm like, that is right. Especially, I love the melodic line where he goes like,
You take up every corner of my mind.
that one right there is, oh my God, just mwah. And, you know, when everything is all together, when all the vocals are in there, you know, Jung Kook's vocals and Charlie Puth's vocals, you know, and they're all melding together, it's fucking great.
Take up every corner of my mind. What you gonna do? Your love stays with me day and night. I can feel you over here. You take up every corner of my mind. What you gonna do now?
Jung Kook's voice is so, you know, it's just super high, and it's fucking another Charlie Puth. That's basically what he is, you know. And it would actually, I would say, it would have been interesting to have the other singer be a lower tone singer, a more baritone. It would have been interesting because, hey, it's opposites, right? Left, Charlie Puth; right, this other singer, and you know, have Charlie Puth be the
Hi guy, hi guy, and then the other guy be the
old guy, you know. It
would have been interesting vocally, the dichotomy there, but at the same time, I still love what we got, and it does make sense. The song is just much more lighter and airy and dreamy, you know, and it would have been hard to pull off a dreamy song with a more lower tone type of track, you know, but this song does it, especially the end too, the fucking drums in it. Are you fucking kidding me? How he was able to get that end part of the track be approved by the fucking record labels, it just sounds so fucking weird and like distorted and like so fucking just, you know what I mean? It just gives no shits, you know what I mean? It is so fucking just obvious and just fucking, yeah, yes, these are fucking hardcore ass Dr. Dre fucking drums right here, panned and shit. Oh my god, I just love how the song just gives no shits. I love how Charlie Puth just gives no shits.
I can feel you over here. You take up every corner of my mind. What you gonna do now?
And yeah, clearly this record label and these people that manage this record label, they care about artistry in some way, you know. And I don't want to make this video fucking hating on record labels, because that's definitely not me. Okay, I'm very much a person that plays ball and recognizes that we have to play ball here in this world. But it looks like Charlie Puth and his label have a healthy relationship, and I'm glad that he's able to express himself so well in this track. And honestly, if he is still fucking being, you know, bossed around by the top people or whatever, and he's still producing shit like this, and this is the product that we're getting, fucking genius. And he's doing a great job, whatever it is, if he has freedom or not. Okay, Charlie Puth, fucking good on you, man. But there we have it. That was Left and Right's, Charlie Puth's, Jung Kook's, BTS. Yes, hopefully you enjoyed it. Please let me know if you agree with me in the comment section below. Let me know if you disagree with me. Give this video a like if you enjoyed it. Dislike it if you didn't. Share with your BTS and Charlie Puth loving friends if you will. And subscribe to the channel if you enjoy this content. But that's it for me. You guys take care, stay safe, and until next time, I love you. That was so fucking weird. Let me say it again. I love you. I love you over here. I love you over here. That was terrible. All right. Okay. Bye-bye now. Bye. God, jeez. God, stop it. God. Hey.